Welcome aboard, everybody. This is Wednesday Night Basketball of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg alongside. And our sideline reporter tonight is Doris Burke. Just a single game here at home. After this one, it's back on the road for the Spurs. The story here, Jabari Parker, injured and unable to play.
Kevin, you could tell when he went down in the last game that it wasn't good. And that news just confirms our worst fears. He's going to have to watch from the sideline, and I'm not sure how long he's going to be out.
And it's got to be an emotional time for him right now. I mean, as a player, you grit your teeth when you get that diagnosis. It's hard to accept, but you have to stay strong mentally.
Now, the starting group for the Milwaukee Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Monroe is out there with T, and it's Dellavedova in at the point. Now here's Parker. Fast break, Milwaukee ahead. Dellavedova, the pass to T. Knocked loose. Parker with the steal. No one near him. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Here's Antetokounmpo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah. To the paint, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
I had a chance to catch up with Jason Kidd. I asked him what they needed to key in on defensively, and he said, well, we've got to limit penetration by Tony Parker. He's really the, quote, head of the snake, and with his floater, he doesn't need to get all the way to the rim to score. It's crucial that we do our best to keep him outside the lane. Guys, that's no easy assignment. We'll see how much success they have defensively.
Thanks again, Doris. Here's Dellavedova. Following the basket by LaMarcus Aldridge, and the call will be against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee now. 4-point game. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And you know what? His mind's playing tricks on him right now because he's not going to live that one down easily.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. He feeds it to Aldridge. Pass to Leonard from outside the arc. The rebound by Middleton. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against Chicago.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
Gasol dishes to Aldridge. Off the mark, his first miss of the game, 1 for 2. The pass to Dellavedova. From deep. A rebound by the Spurs. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look at the Bucks.
Yeah, and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
And I tell you what, anytime you get those easy ones, that basket starts to get bigger.
Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's Middleton and Parker with the block. One-on-one here. And there's the call on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
That's his first personal foul.
Leonard kicks to Gasol. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. They get a hand on it.
They're losing their concentration here, guys. Some sloppy play going on right now.
Yeah, 2 turnovers in a row, and that's always a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Middleton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Utah.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
And one look at the box score will confirm that. He's had trouble putting up the same numbers from the foul line that he put up last season.
Mills, he's checked in for Parker.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Mills with it. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Gasol, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. That one on Monroe.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The Bucks trail. Pass to T. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Dellavedova. And it's 6 points for T.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Mills, that's a two-pointer. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Here's Dellavedova. Last game he had 13. In the corner, Middleton with it. Chance there to take the lead, missing. Now here's Leonard, guarded closer. Leonard draws the double. Clock at 6. Stolen by Middleton. Passes it to Dellavedova. Kicks it to Monroe. To the middle. T, the pass to Dellavedova. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard. Playing airtight defense and coming up with the steal.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight. And that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
Wilson Chandler's checked in for T. San Antonio trailing here. Now Mills. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. That's good. Here's Dellavedova. Middleton outside. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. No good. Great D. Leonard. Shot from 16. The shot is off. And Milwaukee will come the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
And I really felt in watching that game that they needed to abandon the three-point shot. It wasn't there. The percentage was horrific, but yet they continued to try and knock them down.
And I really think that's what did them in. I mean, sometimes it's just not there for you on the perimeter, and you can't try to shoot yourself out of a bad shooting night from outside.
Now here's Chandler. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. Middleton on the wing, covered by Mills. Shot clock at 6. Back to Antetokounmpo. From deep. Antetokounmpo can't get that one to fall. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Leonard gets it to go.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Monroe. And that'll be Milwaukee as it goes out of bounds. Bucks retain possession. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Daniel Green. Milwaukee also making some changes. Miles Plumlee's checked in for Monroe. John Henson comes in for Antetokounmpo, and Roten subbed in for Chris Middleton. They retain possession. And Mills kicks to Ginobili. Lets it go from deep. There's the bucket. Good. Ginobili's got himself on the board with 3 there. And so it's Milwaukee now, trailing by 5. Henson with the screen. Here's Dellavedova, covered by Mills. Inside, Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Mills. Here we go. That's good. Now it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Well, I tell you what, getting out in transition has really been a big part of this run they're on now.
And the best way to pile up points in a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
Henson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Henson's got his first 2 points. Spurs leading by 5. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter. Lee, a screen on Henson. They set the screen. It's Ginobili outside. Rebound by Dellavedova.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Henson sets a screen for Roten. Up off the screen.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Here's Mills. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. And the Spurs lead by 5. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Feeds it to Dellavedova. Expanding his range. Roten, no good. San Antonio's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Lee kicks to Ginobili. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. He made that one basket. Number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
And you can see when he has the basket in his sights, he's going to attack. And once he's in tight, he is a terrific finisher.
Here's Dellavedova. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Plumlee with the screen. Dellavedova dishes to Plumlee. 6 on the shot clock. The shot by Chandler, wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Mills. Ginobili outside. And a missed layup.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into.
And Spurs head coach Greg Popovich, very demanding. Throughout the years, he was hardest on his point guard, Tony Parker. And here,
my first 3-4 years, it was tough sometimes.
even though it seems like that was a very long time ago now, to hear Tony Parker talk about it now still sounds very fresh to him.
Did he acknowledge, Kevin, that he cried?
It sounds like it, yeah.
The game made him cry. That's one of the things fans forget about with professional athletes. No matter how successful they get, players never forget that pain and frustration or those other emotions they've gone through to help get them to where they are.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. And guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Manu and Kawhi filling out the perimeter. Trevor Ariza out there with Dwayne Dedmon, and it's Parker in at the point. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And that one's good.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg.
Outside Leonard. Back to Parker. Stolen by Henson. And heading to the hoop. That one goes. Count it.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he's on the money. There's no doubt.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
Middleton can't get it to go.
They really depend on him to convert those chances. A lot of times, even with solid D-drapes on him, they expect him to make it. These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
A different look now for San Antonio. Pau Gasol is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Aldridge comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Monroe's checked in. Antetokounmpo against Leonard. Antetokounmpo passes to Roten. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 7. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
Here's Roten. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Inside, Leonard with the steal. And now running up the court. Leonard pushing it up. And that one's good. Leonard's got 4 points now in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Spurs.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
It's Parker with the drive.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
And this will be his second and third shots to the line here.
Bucks foul call. Tony Roten.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Roten. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Leonard against Antetokounmpo. Roten. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Roten's got 5.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Nobody near Leonard. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And how about that? Responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
The Bucks have shot 2 of 3 from the free throw line tonight.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
Free throws good from Antetokounmpo. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. And here is Parker. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Chicago.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
And Middleton kicks to Antetokounmpo. Back to Middleton. Monroe sets a screen for Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Here's Roten, and it's sent back by Aldridge. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. It's stolen by Green. In transition, here come the Spurs. Leonard with the ball, and the shot is good. And it's 8 points for Tony Parker.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Bucks trail by 8. Roten dishes to Monroe. Down low. And the rejection by Leonard. Monroe's shot is good. For San Antonio, they've gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Milwaukee with the ball. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. And the foul call on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Bucks making a switch here. Chandler's checked in.
Lineup for the Bucks. Wilson Chandler.
Roten the pass to T. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Lee's checked in for San Antonio. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Miles Plumlee's checked in for T. Plumlee against Aldridge. And here's Green outside. The shot misses. And Milwaukee will come the other way. There's the feed to Antetokounmpo. The floater. Lee with the steal. And a fast break now for the Spurs. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
I mean, obviously, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played, and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
The Spurs making a switch here. Mills is checked in. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Antetokounmpo. To the inside. Here's Aldridge. And it's sent back by Plumlee. To the paint. Leonard with the steal. Green with the ball. He had 10 points in the win against Chicago.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
For the three, Chandler, and Lee pulls it down. Lee's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Aldridge, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
Henson's checked in for Monroe. Here's Plumlee. Lee with the block, and they'll keep possession. No one covering. And that's now 6 points for Wilson Chandler.
Boy, they're knocking down the long-range shot. A lot of those same shots they missed earlier in the first quarter. They still find themselves down here. They're starting to make some headway into that deficit.
Here's Aldridge. And count the basket. He is fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
We've seen LaMarcus Aldridge getting it done. He has 11 points and a block.
Chandler kicks to Plumlee. Count that one. Plumlee's got his first points of the game.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And while we got a chance, let's look at some numbers for LaMarcus Aldridge. 2nd in field goal percentage, 6th in free throw percentage. And he provides that deterrent around the rim, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in blocks per game.
And you mentioned it. I mean, one of the top shooters in the league, quick trigger, with just a little better footwork. Boy, I tell you what, he could even move higher up the rankings.
Chandler attacking. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that, Chandler's got 8 points.
The offense has a better flow, and it actually looks better here in the second quarter.
It does. They're playing with a little bit more bounce in their step and trying to close this gap.
All right, fans, one more time. Keep it going for your Silver Dancers.
San Antonio leading by 7. Screen by Lee, and Mills kicks to Lee. The dish to Aldridge, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Roten kicks to Henson. The second chance effort, he lays it in. Henson's got 6.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Dishes it to Aldridge. Plumlee with the steal. 1:37 left in the first half of basketball.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Green kicks to Mills. Outside Aldridge. And the wide open shot from Green. Here's Leonard. Plumlee with some nice D.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense. Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
Leonard kicks to Mills from downtown, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Plumlee. And some changes here for the Spurs. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Aldridge. Reza comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Ginobili in for Green. Ginobili dishes to Lee. Back to Ginobili. Lee sets a screen for Ginobili. Rebounded by the Bucks.
Hey, I like creativity and a circus finish as much as anybody. But you better be sure you got a chance to make it.
Rejected by Ginobili. Henson the pass to Dellavedova. Henson with the screen. Second chance shot. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Dellavedova.
You know, as soon as that shot goes up, you got to start boxing out then, before it hits the rim. They're getting beaten up on that glass.
And if they can eliminate those second chance points, obviously easier said than done, then they're going to have an opportunity in this game.
Ariza kicks to Dedmon. 4 on the shot clock. Just his first attempt. That's short off the rim. Here's Dellavedova, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. It'll count. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And the
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Tony Parker and Tony.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And an exhilarating first half, to be sure. Welcome back. We saw LaMarcus Aldridge lighting it up in the first half. He had 14 points, 3 rebounds. All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. We're seeing a tremendous game from LaMarcus Aldridge.
And the approach in that first half was an aggressive one. Take it to the teeth of the defense, put them on the heels, and you're either going to score or get to the line.
And mostly he's been getting to the line, guys. I mean, he has the free throw total to show for it, as well as the bumps and bruises.
Setting the floor for the Bucks. Filling out the wings, it's Middleton and Antetokounmpo. Greg Monroe is out there with T, and it's Dellavedova in at the 1 spot. Middleton can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 7. Here's Leonard, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. For San Antonio, they have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Free throw drops for Leonard.
2 shots.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Here's Dellavedova. Screen by Monroe. Dellavedova dishes to Monroe. Connects on the 9-footer. Monroe's got his second bucket of the night. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Down low, Aldridge. And he jams it with authority.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Pass to Monroe. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. First free throw is good. And so Greg Monroe nails both of them. Spurs leading by 7. Leonard attacking.
Oh, my goodness. He's just getting nasty on him now. Wow.
Yeah, now that they've built up a lead, this is when he really breaks out those incredibly slick moves.
Man, like a Ginsu knife, just slicing and dicing.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got his 3rd assist on the night. Here's Parker. And the Spurs scoring again.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
Bucks trail by 9. Here's Dellavedova. He kicks to Antetokounmpo. Goes up off the pick. And the rejection by Leonard. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Green with the ball. Middleton inside the 3-point line. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the 3rd. Parker outside. A 3 from Leonard. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
They don't seem to have any answers for him. They need to review their game plan and look for a way to cool him off.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs dance team.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over that last break. The focus of the discussion was getting their offense to run through T. Coach reminded them that he is supposed to be the key factor tonight, and he still wants to see that happen. Clearly, some adjustments there had to be made because the time left for a comeback is quickly running out. Kevin, over to you.
Thank you, Doris. Green with the ball, and Roten picks him up defensively. Green kicks to Parker. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
Just no resistance on the interior.
Leonard with the steal. And that one is hammered home.
Quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slant.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive.
That was incredible.
Oh, that is just unreal.
When you get up that high, you need clearance from the control tower.
Guys, that's one that'll get replayed a few times, I'm sure.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Off the screen. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Bucks trail by 13. Roten, the pass to Middleton. Another steal. And he gets it to go. 10 points for T.
Well, as for them being behind in this game, you certainly can't put any of it on his shoulders. He's been tremendous offensively.
Aldridge a screen. Parker kicks to Aldridge. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Yeah, none too pleased with the play of his team, and you know what? They just need to get things sorted out.
Yeah, you know, there's not a coach around who would be happy with the way his guys have kind of rolled over during this run.
And the Spurs making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. Aldridge a screen. Parker dishes to Aldridge, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
He has really shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. Like we say, he's been making sweet string music all day long.
Here's Roten. Terrific design on the big play, and he lays it in. Roten's got 8 here in the quarter.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Gasol a screen. Parker with it. Now Monroe defending. It's Ginobili outside. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 7th assist here tonight. Here's T, and he uses the glass on the layup. T's got 12 points in the game.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And Leonard has it in the corner. To the middle, here's Aldridge, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Tacks a few more points on. Their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark
Yes,
bringing it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well. of the effort here tonight.
The drive by Monroe. Good. He's got 8.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Ginobili outside. Spurs passing it around. Gasol setting the pick for Parker. Inside. That's tipped. Stolen by Middleton. Antetokounmpo against Gasol. Middleton for 3. That's good.
As long as they keep spraying them from deep, we're going to have ourselves one exciting finish.
Yeah, it took them a while, but now they're starting to get into a flow from outside. And boy, is that time.
Double team on Aldridge. Ginobili gets a wide open look. Rebound by Monroe. Monroe's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. Well, you need good passing from your forwards as much as you do from your guards. These are small forwards leading the way in assists. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the best teammates you're ever going to want. Very unselfish players at a position where you don't see a lot of offensive facilitating.
Yeah, you know, these guys are really more than capable of going it alone if the situation calls for it. But they much prefer to have everybody involved in the offense, and they go out of their way to try to make that happen.
Leonard with the steal, and he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 3rd foul of the game. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Gasol. Lee comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Tony Parker. Milwaukee also making some changes. John Henson comes in for T. And Wilson Chandler's subbed in for Roten. Bucks trail by 10. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Screen by Monroe. It's tipped. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Ariza. Rips down the breakaway slam.
What a pass by... fearless Manu Ginobili. Great teamwork.
Milwaukee's gotten the 3 ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Yeah, enough scoring on the inside there. I think it's time for him to send a message to his team.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I guarantee you this talk centers around cutting down on all of those points coming in the paint. They've got to show more resistance there.
Miles Plumlee's checked in for the Bucks. Matthew Dellavedova comes in for Chris Middleton.
And really no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't get a hand on it and knock it out of bounds.
Plumlee with the screen. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. At one point, they led by 16. And Mills kicks to Lee. Ginobili attacking. Mills in the corner. 6 to shoot. Here's Lee. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Lee's got his first points of the night.
Boy, that mid-range jumper is a beautiful thing to have in your bag, and they've had it going today.
And some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Ariza goes in. There's the pass to Dedmon. Antetokounmpo against Ginobili.
Boy, the prettiest play in basketball to me. Executed to perfection.
I don't think we're going to get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley.
No doubt about it, unless you're the donkey. Because if you're the dunker, it's great. I don't necessarily appreciate somebody slamming one on the top of my head.
Well, you got to get out from under the hoop if you want to stay away, if you want to stay out of the poster.
Mills with the steal. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Mills. 12 points for Manu Ginobili.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yeah, you know, exploding to the basket like that, Greg, just as soon as that ball was going the other way, that's exactly how you want to do it.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. There's the killer two-handed slam.
It's been about tempo and pace with this group, and it's led to a huge advantage in fast break points.
Greg, it's really the main reason they're in front. All that early offense. I mean, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
Henson the pass to Plumlee. And the layup falls. Plumlee's got his second bucket.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Ginobili left side. And here's Mills for three.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please give it up for the Spurs.
And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Bucks trail by 18. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. And it's Gasol. And at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. And the foul called on Daniel Green. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution. Chris Middleton.
On defense, San Antonio. Here's T, and so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Spurs?
And you really can't help but notice all the points they've continued to get off turnovers.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, Greg, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Gasol. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. And good on the basket. Book it. Leonard's got 15 points here in the second half.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Here's Dellavedova, covered by Parker. Middleton outside. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. From 18 feet away. Rebound San Antonio. Right wing. Nobody near Parker. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one. Bucks trail by 20. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And that's his 4th, and no doubt he would have liked to have not gotten it this soon.
Greg Monroe, he's checked in for the Bucks. Middleton the pass to T. The baseline J. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. T's got 4 this quarter.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Leonard with the ball. Now Chandler defending. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And Gasol with the lay-in. And the Spurs lead by 20.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Yeah, Monroe kicks to Chandler. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Offline from the high post. Parker dishes to Leonard. He feeds it to Aldridge. Shoots. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
Timeout Spurs.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
Parker kicks to Gasol. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Monroe.
Shooting for San Antonio, Pau Gasol.
The first one falls.
At the line for two.
So he gets them both.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
T, the pass to Dellavedova. And the call will be against Tony Parker. That's his 5th foul.
Well, one more and that's it. He'll be DQ'd, disqualified. He's got to be able to defend without picking up that last disqualifying foul.
Clock at 6. Here's Middleton. The shot is off. Great D that time from Green. Spurs leading by 22. And here's Leonard from 3. The shot no good. Milwaukee has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13. Chandler with the ball. Leonard picks him up. That's good.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Now Parker. There's a screen. Outside Leonard from the arc. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got assist number 8 here in this one already. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. To the paint. Here's T. He just cannot miss. 8 up, 8 in. Flawless.
He has still not missed the shot. Where would they be today without him?
Aldridge a screen. Now here's Parker. Outside Green. Lets it go. Milwaukee with the rebound. Dellavedova's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Here's Middleton. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
We've seen a noticeable improvement out of him since halftime. He didn't have a whole lot working in the first half.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Aldridge has got 26.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Well, he's just so reliable and dependable and consistent, especially here today. I mean, his shooting percentage is off the charts.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
They've been very untidy with the ball here. Commit turnovers when you try to do too much or you force it. They need to focus on making the simple play, good passes, and moving the ball around.
Got a piece of it, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green. Chandler with the screen on Green. Screen by Monroe.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Leonard attacking. Stolen by Monroe. On the wing, Chandler. Guarded by Green. Chandler kicks to Dellavedova. Here's T. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Dellavedova. 21 points for T.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Good-looking screen by Gasol. Parker dishes to Gasol. It's tipped. Middleton against Parker. Leaps for it, and out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
San Antonio leading by 17. Clock at 6. Aldridge a screen. To the middle. Wide open look. Count the bucket. Aldridge has got 4 points now in the quarter.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Dellavedova kicks to Monroe. Gasol with the rebound.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Leonard, the pass to Aldridge. And he banks in the layup. Aldridge has got 16 points here in the second half.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
Screen by Monroe. And it's Middleton penetrating. Nice step back to get it off.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Parker outside. Bucks trail by 19. To the inside. Here's T, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They're doing their best to erase the deficit here with some smart passes and some good shooting. I mean, those two things go hand in hand. If you're going to make shots, then the passes have to be on target and on time.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. Back to Parker. Another shot rejected by Monroe. But they'll get another chance. Green dishes to Parker. Back to Green. And the three off target.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
It has. Been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Timeout called, the Bucks. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Antetokounmpo's checked in. Doubled by Lee. Monroe, the pass to Dellavedova. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Spurs. Lee's got his 6th rebound on the night. 1:51 left in the 4th quarter. Shoots it. Anderson's shot is off.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Middleton, it's deflected. Here's Simmons, and Matthew Dellavedova is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Here's Simmons, defended by Middleton. Here's Simmons. Plays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Spurs.
Agreed, Steve. And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. Clark, I think that was a big part of their success.
I love the way they scored fast break points tonight here. It was a key factor in coming out on top.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting, Greg, will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in the 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Leonard. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
Out to the wing. And here is Antetokounmpo. In the corner, it's Roten. Here's the teardrop.
Roten putting up the number. 13 points, and he's got 9 points from behind the arc.
And that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spaced the floor.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jennings against Anderson. Picked by Lee. Passes to Bertens. Launches it. The shot is off. Jennings with the ball. Now Roten. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking.
Well, pal, congratulations on the win. Tell us about the approach.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. We watched a marvelous third quarter from him, and he basically put the game on ice at that point. And from that point on, they were in control. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny's